Answer a call.
Perish! At once! This power welling within me! I will take this.
Huh? Julie, did you say something? Nope, not me. Are you hearing things?
Maybe. Sounded like someone called my name.
Never mind, it's probably nothing.
Secured.
Bring our way. Heads.
A setback. No! On guard! Salamander! Gladly. Perish!
It's useless to run.
Our brawl bore fruit. My thanks. Yeah. Does
Thank
this
you.
help? What wondrous wares! I have found something of fantastic value.
Oh, this place is a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Secured. Mana! I feel the spirits. Let us see what you are made of.
Tilted boomerang.
No!
Boomerang.
No! On guard!
That was hardly worth the energy.
Yeah. What wondrous ware could this be? Emerge! I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze. Manifest! Yeah. I will take this. What wondrous ware could this be? Manifest! I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze.
I'll deal with this. Something to write home about.
Oh, is that all?
Nice. Got it.
How are you feeling, Ramco?
Once we defeat the Benevodon, this place will go back to normal. I know it.
Ooh, Karina.
Don't mind if I do.
Show us the wonders of
The Dud Bears will love this. The Dud Bears will love this.
What? Yeah, this dungeon is way bigger than the other one.
Hopefully we get some... Impressive. Nice. Got it. We shouldn't get too close. It's useless to run. Keep them coming.
You've got a long way to go before you can
Nice.
challenge us.
Got it.
Oh god.
Let's continue. Let's collect ourselves before we set off. Nice. Got it.
Oh no, we only had like 50-something seconds left.
Hey! Your fight's with me, you bully!
Ramco's shown a lot of courage. Now, it's our turn.
All right, time to beat this monster and clear the air. We gotta save Longren.
How dare you knock Rambo out the sky, you jerk! You're in for it? Now, Sephiroth! Submit!
It's working. Don't let up.
Its wings are causing the wind.
Nice timing. Thanks. I was hiding this power. Its power is growing. Good riddance.
And that's a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
The elemental vessel is ready.
Besseroth's defeat is a load off my mind.
It's about time you showed up, Sylphid.
I've been following you the whole time. Someone had to look out for this fella while you were occupied with the Benevodon.
Shiryu, you're okay!
Karina, I can't believe you came all this way to save me. Thank you.
Why did you even go into the Wind Sanctum in the first place? You know it's dangerous in here. What were you thinking?
I was looking for proof that it was the Benevodon behind all the wind, like I'd read in the ancient records. I am a historian, after all. All I needed was to confirm it with my own eyes.
So you knew there was a Benevodon in here? Why would you risk your life like that, Shiryu?
Some people were blaming the Alm of Wind for the gales, but I knew it wasn't your fault. I just needed to prove it to the rest of them.
Thank you for helping out with this, good sir. But shouldn't you have kept him away from the Benevodon and out of harm's way in the first place?
You aren't wrong, Julie. But everything was a mess once the Benevodon was released. It was hard enough to keep that boulder from doing more damage than just blocking the entrance. It used up all my strength, and I had to take a nap. I can't do everything, you know.
Then it sounds like things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't been here.
I don't know how to thank you, Sylphid. The Veil really owes you one.
Aw, I think nothing of it. After all, the one who brought the people together was Karina. I wanted you, Shiryu, to see how far she's come on this journey.
That's amazing. I always knew she'd be perfect for this job. I'm glad the Veil can see it now, too.
Shiryu?
Karina, Shiryu, you have much to discuss, but might this discourse be deferred until we return to Longren?
You have a lot of catching up to do. We will leave you to it.
Sylphid, I can regale you with stories from our trip. You'd never guess some of the wild things Karina's been up to.
That does sound like fun. Count me in. Now then, let's head back to the Veil, everyone.
The wind's died down. That's a relief. Not that it'll stay that way for very long.
Ever since you left, the wind's been milder in these parts. It'd always make me think of you when the breeze blew past. It was nice. Comforting, even. Karina, I wanted to talk to you about that time with the fairy. You know, when I ran away.
You want to kill the mood already?
Honestly, I'm just glad I get to talk to you before you leave again. I hated that things were sour between us when you went on the pilgrimage. But at least we have this.
I mean, I was mad. But it's all right now.
No, it isn't. I should have been there to see you off when you left for Mount Gala. I let you down, even though I'd been hoping you'd be named the Alm for so long.
That's news to me. Wait, really? You wanted me to be the Alm that bad?
Of course. You worked so hard for it. I just couldn't see anyone but you being chosen. So I freaked out when I thought I was getting the job instead.
That's why you ran?
Yeah. I mean, you dreamed about seeing the world since we were little. Do you know how much I liked that you'd hang on to my every word when I told you the stories I'd been taught? But we both know the Veil is a secluded settlement with strict laws about traveling outside its borders. I knew that's why you wanted to be an Alm.
Yeah, but then I got hurt during my training.
You might have lost your wing, but you never lost your passion. I always loved that about you. I was so proud of your determination.
I know. You never laughed at me for wanting to be the Alm, unlike the others.
Thanks for coming back and giving me a chance to tell you what I always wanted to. And please allow me to see you off properly this time, Karina.
I guess, since you asked so nicely, I can let you do that. Thanks. For always supporting my dreams. Which reminds me, I have a lot that haven't come true yet. Journeying across the world is the best, and there's still so much I haven't seen. Places you told me about, places you never even knew existed. Just think of all the things I can learn and tell you later. Ramco and I, we're itching to roam. We'll search through every nook and cranny of this world of ours. That's my new dream.
It sounds like a beautiful one. I can't wait to hear more about the adventures of Karina, the explorer.
I guess it's time for us to go, Ramco. We still have some unfinished business to attend to before we can begin our expedition.
Safe travels, Karina.
I'll see you later, Shiryu. You can count on it.
So, Karina, who is Shiryu exactly?
He's someone who's always had my back. One of my best friends.
Finally, a straight answer. I was hoping you'd have one by now.
Yep, it's all settled. Thanks, Julie.
How I wish to traverse the world over.
Off to check in on Verdius Burrow? Rumor has it that Floret, the Benevodon of Wood, is awake. Yeah, my friends won't know if something's wrong if they're all asleep.
Where'd this feather come from?
It's big. Too big. A Benevodon, perhaps?
Oh no, they're gone! Everyone was eaten!
Julie?
The Benevodon of Wood, it attacked, ate everyone! I can feel their fears soaked into the soil!
Does that mean the sproutlings are...
No, I think they're okay. We're interconnected, so I'd know. But we have to look around for clues as to where the Benevodon went.
Gotta search the burrow and see if there are any clues about that Benevodon.
Okay.
Welcome!
30%. Oh shit.
Coming in soon!
Did I not? Oh man.
Welcome!
Well, that sucks. Only two? Well, now I can never have Max Triumphant. That's fine. Triumphant Plus. Acumen Plus. There we go.
I'm on it. Here, use this. Taking this.
Oh my, you're all here. That is good to see. If I had more power, the Sproutlings wouldn't be. At least you're safe, Dryad. What in the goddess's name happened here? Florid happened, simply put. It was just after the attack on the sanctuary. The Benevodon of Wood swooped down from the sky, and... oh, Florid, well, ate all of the Sproutlings, and then fled the burrow.
So that's it? All the Sproutlings really died?
Oh, no. What made you think that? They were swallowed, roots and all. They should still be alive.
Oh, right. Well, that's good then.
Where did Florid take them? You can't mean... Oh no, you mustn't go after them. That's why we came back, to show some Benevodons who's boss. And of course I promised Dakota. I can't let Florid make off with my friends and eat their buds at its leisure. You're here to protect the burrow? You came all the way back for us? To be honest, not just for you. We're here to save the whole world from getting yanked around by those Benevodon bullies. Jule, you have grown so much. Really? It's hard to tell. I don't feel any taller. Whatever. Can you tell us where to look? Would that I could, but I have no idea where Floret was headed. I am so sorry. But perhaps you could ask Trent. He keeps an eye on everything, including the skies. Good idea. Okay, everyone, new plan. We're going to the sanctuary entrance to talk to Trent.
Trent will definitely be by the entrance to the sanctuary. Here's hoping he has some information on Floret.
Trent, you awake?
Oh, Jule. Ons. I'm afraid you found me under the weather. I was resting my eyes.
Uh-oh. Are you sick?
Do not worry so, little sprout. It is merely a reaction to Delaphos's curse gaining ground in these parts.
That's not as comforting as you might think, my friend.
'Tis a simple blight. Such illnesses pass with time and repose.
Trent? Hello? We can't have Trent falling asleep indefinitely. The sanctuary would be down a goddess and an overseer.
Trent brought up a blight, I believe. Might we make for Legrazzo to mention this to Master Aish? I happen to have asked Aish about horticulture on a past visit to the archives. He may have a hunch that we could follow to its conclusion.
Oh, thanks, Palomina. Aish's weird obsession with research might be good for something for a change. Be right back, Trent. Gotta make a pit stop at Legrazzo.
A tree blight, huh? I sure hope our friend in Lagrazzo can help.
It pains me to admit it, but we can always count on Aish to have ideas.
What would we do without you? Faster! Faster!
Man, these are such filler. It really feels like two different people wrote this game, like one at the beginning, one at the back or ending here. Because the beginning, the story flowed so well, like everything happened pretty quick.
What an unexpected visit!
Nothing
Have
really
you
feels like a
dispatched the
filler,
Benevolence
really.
already?
Not quite. We're looking for a cure
And now
for tree
this
blight.
is just
Trent isn't doing well after all this Delafos kerfuffle. He caught something bad, but we need his help finding another Benevodon.
Say no more. I'm flattered that you would turn to me in your hour of need. Dare I say we have become fast friends? Fear not. I have no intention of disappointing you, Jule. I possess a plant that alleviates the exact symptoms you described. We have selectively bred this flower in Lagrazzo. Its nectar replenishes several crucial nutrients in plants, revitalizing perennial growth.
The nectar? That'll make Trent better? Huh. Well, I guess all I can say is thanks, Aish. You really came through.
Wonderful. Your investigation of agricultural advancements has vastly improved since my last inquiry.
Why, yes, Palomina. In fact, it was your question about the adaptive properties of plants in connection to their natural habitats that sparked my interest in the field. You see, first I created a closed testing area where we could control the environmental influences on the organisms in order to isolate the...
Okay, that's enough gabbing for one day.
You should know that it was your foray against Grapplevine and Vertius that inspired this particular plant.
Wait, how did you even hear about that fight? You weren't there.
True, but the Merchant Sisters were. They were kind enough to fill me in on your burrow exploits, which in turn rekindled my interest in the nectar. Von Voyage played quite an integral role in its cultivation as well, and now an opportunity to test our crop has fortuitously emerged.
The people here really do experiment on anything and everything, huh? Gardening isn't even a thing here in Lagrazzo.
Such is a scholar's natural inclination. Our curiosity knows no bounds, and our attention wanders to whatever happens to intrigue us.
Inquisitive types, huh? In any case, you really saved our buds this time. Let's deliver this medicine to Trent.
Then I guess we'll be seeing you, Aish. Good luck with your research.
Good luck with your hunting expedition. I trust in your success.
Never doubted Aish
Great.
for a second. Gotta get this back to Trent.
yeah. I can't believe they put in a fetch quest at the end of the game. That is just terrible.
Let's soar!
Whoa!
Okay, please, just put me in the dungeon so I can go kill this Benevodon. That's all I want.
Trent, rise and shine! I asked the Alm of Darkness for something to help with plant blights. Here you go.
Oh, you have my thanks, Jule. Alms. A peculiar taste. Why, I feel like a brand new shoot, full of energy. How marvelous!
Oh, good. I wasn't entirely sure it was trustworthy.
Oh. To think that you would come to my aid when you have another gravely important duty on your shoulders.
Now, I didn't say this medicine was free. We need answers, and you're just the tree to give them to us. We have to seal away the Benevodon of Wood after what it did to Vertius, but we don't know where it went.
So that is what you are after? Unfortunately, I have not seen hide nor feather of a Benevodon since the assault on the sanctuary. However, I do have a guess. A plant's purpose is to take root, flower, fruit, and grow. Floret may be intending to do the same. For that, it needs sproutlings. More precisely, it needs the wood mana that resides within the flower folk. Unfortunately, collecting sproutlings will not yield the crop it seeks.
That's why it ate them?
I believe there is more to its method than simply consuming the sproutlings. The Benevodon also needs a suitable location to germinate. There is but one place with a connection to the mystic realm suitable for growing its seedlings. The floating isle of Ulul.
Floating? So, the isle is in the sky? How do we get there?
Dummy! Now that Ramco's powers have been unleashed, we can go anywhere we want. Ground, sky, wherever.
That's right! How could I forget about Ramco?
Alms, as the Overseer, I can but watch your exploits from afar. But you have my sincerest wishes for your victory.
That's enough for us, Trent. Oh, better get going. We have a flight to catch.
Wow.
Floating isle. What are we getting ourselves into this time?
There are too many unknowns. All we can do is assess whether our assortment of...
Let's soar!
Okay, where are we going?
You're amazing, Flammy!
Game? What the heck was that?
This place is what remains of the mystic realm after it was conjoined to the mortal. When KDL was created, a single island from the mortal realm floated into the sky. It's still there to this day. It is a beautiful, strange place, but don't let your guards down.
Now I've seen everything. Floating bits of land? Better not tell the folks down below.
This is what the home realm of the Benevodons looked like? Huh. It's chilling in more ways than one.
Get the let out, people! Floret's still at large, so don't waste too much time on small fry.
Perfect.
No feathers around here. We should keep going.
None. Okay. Yatagarasu. Which weapon type? Katana. Rending brand? That sounds like fire. And I guess we can switch your elemental vessel to fire as well. Cyclone Claw. Crimson Crash sounds like fire. So you the boots. And is Fiery Firmament fire? Yeah, okay, it is. Great. Now everyone has fire abilities.
Our best bet is to find a location where buds might blossom easiest.
Look what the cat's
Ramco eats bunks like meat for breakfast.
Let's collect ourselves before we set off. A welcome find. I can deal with this. It's useless to run.
One rival remains.
What? Over already? You're in a good mood, Ramco.
She flew a long way. My guess is she's been...
It's useless to run.
Our brawl bore fruit. My thanks.
Ooh. That's nice. Oh, there it is.
What have you got? This is very valuable.
Julie.
You're not getting away. Keep them covered. Keep them covered. One more.
Okay, who's next?
I'm guessing it's up here. It is.
Show us the wonders of mana. A welcome find. I can deal with this.
Wait, fire didn't do anything. Wait, are these things not weak to fire? What are you weak to? Not earth. Water? No. This one? No. Lightning? Wind? You're weak to wind?
You're not getting away. Thunder technique. It's useless to run. Keep them covered. Understood. Thank you. Much obliged.
Let us proceed, post haste.
Wind creatures are weak to wind? Really?
Come on.
Oh, sorry. These are plants.
I'm at
Plant
full
creatures are weak to wind and not fire.
We shouldn't get too cocky. It's useless to run.
Looks like I've powered up.
That makes very little sense.
Hopefully we get some... Oh, not bad.
Monsters! Maintain your focus!
That should be sufficient. Keep them coming. I grow stronger with every battle. Give them something to write home about.
Hopefully we get some... Oh, not bad.
I'm on it.
I have been summoned. Secured.
You will not stand in the way of our goal.
I need you. The elemental vessel is ready.
Yes!
Undeed. Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
That's all of them.
Okay.
I don't even need to lift the ball.
On guard! Submit! One rival remains. On guard!
This power welling within me. May the items in I have found something of fantastic value.
Monsters! Maintain your focus!
I need you.
On! Shame!
Go for it.
One rival remains.
I need you.
I can only imagine the interest H would have in what we are experiencing.
It'd be a constant. How singular!
Why are you not buffing
all the
us?
details? Is my bet.
Morley isn't really as bothered by Aish as he makes it seem, if you ask me.
May the items in I have found
Did I do something wrong with your AI? Is balance attack? No, protection.
something of fantastic value.
Focus on buffing us, please. Very
Might we
important.
exchange these elsewhere? Maybe
Your whole
items in-
purpose.
Could this be?
I can deal with this.
Give up! Submit to my gratitude!
Get away.
They were not our equal.
These smell similar to the plant-like fauna of Lucia Isle.
Indeed, the flora and fauna of the mystic realm heavily resemble that of the sanctuary.
We can probably cross this gap using the powers of the wood elemental.
Or we could just, you know, use the amazing cheat of
Maybe items
infinite
in-
jump.
Could this be?
Cold blade. This power. Salamander. Last one. Don't let it get away. Power at once.
Picking a fight with us was foolish.
Does this help?
Let us see what you are made of.
My honor. Luna. At once. Dark rain. Undone.
Answer our call.
My gratitude.
There's no need to be so frugal.
Are we really the only people who have ever come to this island?
How would anyone else get here? Not everyone has a handy Ramco to fly on.
Then I'll be sure to look at as many things as I can while I'm up here. Mana.
It is pulsating
Oh, there
with
it is.
power. May the items in— I will treasure this. Here. Does this help?
Don't waste too much time.
Okay, Earth doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. This thing.
Wicked. Submit. Last one. My gratitude at once. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Guide us. I feel the spirit's favor. I will treasure this.
Yeah, she's finally starting to buff us, which is
No
nice.
need to be so frugal.
May the items in— Could this be?
Everyone, proceed with prudence. On guard.
My gratitude.
That's all of them.
So the Benevodons used to live together in peace here?
Back when the flow of mana was freely functioning, yes.
I doubt there was anything peaceful about it. We've never been a friendly bunch.
What wondrous wares— I will treasure this.
Flourish. On guard.
That's the last.
Flourish.
My gratitude— May this momentum motivate us. What wondrous wares— Could this be?
Chalice of Hope. What? Okay. Yeah, I guess we can take the lesser intellect sigil. Yeah.
You will not stand in the way of our goal. Perish! We up! Cold blade! My gratitude at once. We should outfit ourselves with new equipment and accoutrements.
If we had them, I would have.
My gratitude! Lumina! Submit! Onward! Oh, is that all? What wondrous wares! I have found something of fantastic value. Secured.
Look what the cat's doing.
We're moving, yes! My gratitude!
That's the last.
This power!
Useless to run.
They were not our equal. Activate! I feel the spirit's favor. Emerge! What wondrous wares! Let us avail ourselves of this acquisition.
Those floating water thingies look a lot like what we saw in the Luca ruins.
That's quite the waterfall. But I bet we can use them to get to higher ground.
A plant-based monster is sure to prefer a place with better sunlight. Let's go.
So slow.
The spirit's strength.
Just let me off.
Yeah.
So much faster.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Yeah. Maybe items and I will treasure this. I will take this. We can be at ease here. I will take this.
Boss fight?
Look at the feathers!
They are the same as the one in Verdius.
We know their origin, but where is the monster?
Incoming!
If you think you can... My friend? Another thing coming. How dare you scare all those Prowlings?
You'll regret making enemies of us.
Our attack, we must pluck all of the fruit. Is it absorbing light?
Something seems off. What's going on?
It's creating its own energy. Watch out!
My flaming fervor will not falter. Ah! Do not resist.
That brew looks strange. Should we pick it?
My gratitude.
Got him. I swear. She is so strong. The fact that she can reduce all damage down to 0
Everyone,
while
I
casting
did
a
it.
spell
Florida's
makes her
gone, and the
literally
Stroutlings of
invincible during
Verdius
boss
are in
fights.
danger no longer.
I seriously cannot get enough of this floating island, though. You can see all of Verdius. No, you can see the whole world from here.
Funny, I'd never been anywhere but Verdius since the day I sprouted. Until the day I left on the pilgrimage, that is. I figured fate saw fit to grow me there, so that's where I stayed. That was enough of a reason for me. But now, I know that life's there to experience. I don't always have to follow the rules. If I hadn't met you all, I probably would have been gobbled down just like my friends and accepted it as destiny. I don't want to sit down and take things without a fight anymore. And I'm glad you all made me realize it. Not to sound like a broken record, but thanks.
Enough of that mushy stuff. You're welcome, okay?
Look at that. Karina's embarrassed.
I can hardly hearken back to how Julie used to handle himself. The journey has had quite the effect on him.
Karina, too. The more you see of the world, the more those experiences change you for the better.
Hard to leave such a pretty place, but we gotta get back to Verdius. Golly, Dryad's probably worried about us. Let's let her know we're okay.
Perfect.
There were so many chests there. Oh my god.
And against all odds, Florid has been floored. Verdius Burrow has endured forever. Another banger from yours truly.
No, that was
Jam
terrible.
Number 1559.
That was karaoke level of bad.
A stellar performance! And I do mean both the song and your fight against the Benevodon. You're a hero in your own right. With you here, the other Sproutlings will feel much safer during their hibernation until the next alm is chosen. That's the thing, Dryad. I've been doing a lot of thinking on this pilgrimage. The world keeps changing, and I think it's our job to adapt and keep up. Instead of putting down roots, I think the only way to grow is to get out there and mingle. Oh my! Then you mean... Yeah, I think Sproutlings should give places other than the burrow a try. Branch out in a bunch of different locations. I know that traveling the world hasn't exactly been the Sproutling way all these years. But I think it might be my way. This is the future you've envisioned, Julie? Yep. Someone's got to take that first step, and I think it's me. If there's anything I've learned on this journey, it's that. Well, I think that's brave of you. Yes, quite brave, and good. On that note, it's time for us to make like a tree and leaf. Things to do, monsters to defeat. Before you do, would you sing that song for me? The one you composed just as the alms arrived in Verdius? What? Jam number 1460? Why now all of a sudden? I was indisposed when you first sang it. Don't you remember? It isn't fair that I'm the only one who hasn't heard your masterpiece. Well, if you insist. We are all here in order to persevere. Protect the future for everyone. It's what we're meant to do. Making new I tweaked the lyrics a little bit since its debut. I call this one Jam number 1560. Looks like I'll be touring all around the world, composing songs about my travels. So look forward to more new tunes from me.
Good God. Please, let me Dover. Thank you.
I think I like jam number 1560 the best so far, Julie. Well, good. I'm dedicating it to you folks, but I should really get started on my next master.